I'm not a two-stepping man. I said I do not dance. It's a gun inside my pants, and the whole world's in his hands.
All right, what's good, y'all? Just want to make this quick video. I hope y'all had a good weekend, good Thanksgiving, all that. I want to try something new real quick, and I want to tell y'all the time that I was actually offered coke. Now, I would say this. It was 2016, and I was 24 years old. On that year, I went through a really bad breakup, and some other traumatic stuff happened. And I will get back to that. It's gonna definitely be there within the story. But I'm gonna say this: this is not to disparage anybody who actually do or anything like that. But I'm never gonna do that. Now it started when I was at work. I know this one guy. I'm not gonna name names. He's a Mexican dude, and then this Native American chick who offered me to go to a house party. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll show up. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm not going to stay there too long. It's not going to be that, it's probably going to be nothing. So I wound up going into the party, like, semi-late. I'm not going to lie. Like, I wasn't going to just be there early like that. But when I made it there, man, I would say this. It was the closest to some Project X type that I ever been to. It was to the point where I had to, like, actually call my boy. I called my boy from Mississippi. I'm like, bruh. What the like, bro? White folks really be doing this shit. Like, they really be jumping for rules. Like, it was too crazy. And matter of fact, what I remember from that party was like two ass white chicks. In 2016, I know it's so many police, black men killing that happens in America that I can't remember which one was it, but they mentioned it out of nowhere and talk about how fucked up it was. And the only thing I could think in my head was it kind of feels like that moment in if you ever heard of Fritz, like that fucking moment with those two white girls. Like, oh my God, don't you hate when they call you Negro and this and that? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's literally how I felt like around those two. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just kind of go outside and shit. But let's get to the point where I was actually offered. I knew the Mexican dude from work, so I was pretty cool with him. He came to me and asked me, yo, you want to get a 12-pack with me? I go to the store, get some beers. I'm like, I guess. Like, I don't really like to ride with people. I like to drive myself because I got a list of people who I would never drive with again for this exact reason, because I'll say this. He drove, kind of sporadically. I mean, not too much that I put him on the list. He brought two white girls with us. I completely forgot. So he took two white girls with us, and the first thing I'm thinking to myself was, okay, I need to hurry up and get back to the car, get back to this party because this is not my scene. Now, when he went to the store, he came back with some beer, and once he got into the car, he was like, yo, I got some. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I got some Coca-Cola. I don't know what it means. He went to the store and got that too, I guess. It's like, no, he means like the sugar, booger sugar. And when I say the other two white girls was like, oh yeah, like I was like, what the fuck? Like, y'all really doing this? And he got like a little plate from under his seat, from under the passenger seat. And I wanted to just see what he was gonna do. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna observe to see what he was trying to do here. He lined up one line, then a second line, then a third line. And then the fourth line. When he went to the fourth line, the first thing that came to my head was, who the fuck is taking two? Because I'm not getting this. What the fuck? I turned around, I'm like, yo, what? I said the fourth line, like that's for me. He was like, yeah, man, like, it ain't bad, bro. If you never did it before, it ain't bad. It just kind of give you that rush feeling. It makes you numb, too, if you put it on your lips. It make you feel numb and all this shit. I was like, bro, like, I don't know about this. Like, bro, now, going back to what I first said, I was going through some really bad shit, okay? Some terrible shit. So, when he snorted the first one, he passed over to the white girl that was by him on the passenger side. She took a hit, and she passed to the back. The white girl that was right next to me had took it. And I promise you, God, I swear to me, at that point, man, it felt like I was in a fucking Degrassi episode. Like, what the fuck is going on? I feel like I was like fucking Saved by the Bell or some shit. Like, that's why, like, bruh, that shit was so fucked up. Like Colorado is really like living in a fucking movie, and I do not recommend going. But when she passed over to me, when she tried to pass over to me, it almost felt like I went to like an anime mode where he's like, where it's like an inner monologue. He's just staring at it, like, "Are you gonna do it? Are you not gonna do it? Are you gonna do it?" And as my hands were reaching to the plate, I swear to God, this dude hit like a pothole or something, and the girl dropped it on the ground. And when she dropped it on the ground, it was almost like I popped out of that hypnotized phase, like an anime or something. And I swear to God, I promise you, when it hit the ground, all three of them was like, "No, no!" I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck? These some fiends!" I'm like, "No, ain't no way I'm doing that." Damn, they that mad. They that mad over there. I'm like, And he's like, "Oh man," man. It's all good, man. Let me I'm gonna go ahead and give you. And I'm like, "No, bro, I'm good." I'm like, "No, I'm good." He's like, "You sure, bro? You for real? You for real, man? You like, bro? He ain't that bad, bro. I promise you, man. You ain't like what? Ain't a dick like all the folks be saying." I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, bro, that's the closest to some '90s PSA commercials. Like, bruh, it's a movie here. I can't be here no more. I need to get back to that fucking party. What the fuck? And it was to the point where I was like, "Bro, you bugging." I was just home like, "Bro, you bugging." He was like, "Bro, all right, man, all right, bro, I ain't gonna do that anymore." I'm like, "Man." And I always told myself like, it has to be somebody watching over me that caused that shit to happen. It made me like, because I have really bad situational awareness, and this is like the very moment I realized that, like, bro, I just put myself in a position where these folks trying to get me on some bruh. That shit crazy. And now, in conclusion to what happened, all I'm gonna say here is do whatever the fuck you want to do, but don't be persuasive like that. That's weird as fuck to try to like corner somebody to do some shit they never did before. That's crazy. All right, so till next time, and hopefully I can make some more comment videos. The last one got taken off by YouTube. I don't know how, even though it still exists. Oh.
I can buy the building, burn the building, take your bitch, rebuild the building just to fuck somebody. Justify my love for you and touch the sky, but God, don't stop the day.